Success doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your motivation. It doesn't care about how many nights you lay awake imagining a different life. Success is built by one thing, and one thing only: discipline. Because motivation is a guest, it comes and goes without warning. But discipline is the landlord. It stays, it shows up, it works. And when the world grows quiet and everyone else surrenders to comfort, discipline is still moving. Everyone wants the life. Everyone wants the body, the bank account, the freedom, the respect that walks into a room before you do. Everyone wants to feel powerful. Everyone wants to be chosen. But almost nobody wants to pay the price that creates it. They want the harvest without the seasons. They want the mountain peak without. They want the glory of the story, but not the silence of the process, the dark mornings, the unseen hours, the grinding repetition when no one is clapping and no one is watching and nothing feels worth it. That is the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Not your talent, not your timing, not your circumstances, your consistency. Because success doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you do every single day. You can feel on fire tonight. You can write your goals down 1,000 times. You can speak your vision out loud until your voice goes raw. But if your actions don't match your words when it costs you something, nothing changes. Because discipline is not a strategy. The real problem is that most people are governed by their feelings. When they feel motivated, they work. When they feel energized, they train. When they feel ready, they begin. But the moment they feel tired, the moment they feel bored, the moment life gets heavy and uncomfortable, they stop. And they call it losing motivation. But that is not what happened. What happened is they lost control. They handed the steering wheel to a feeling. And feelings are weather, they change without your permission. Some days you wake up sharp and ready. Some days your mind feels like concrete. Some days focus comes easily. Some days distraction is louder than everything else. If your performance depends on how you feel, your life will always be inconsistent. That is why you keep starting over. A new routine abandoned in 2 weeks. A new goal buried under excuses by February. A new version of yourself quietly surrendered when the cost became real. And every time you quit, something subtle and devastating happens. You stop trusting your own word. You stop respecting your own voice. You stop believing that you are someone who follows through. That erosion is dangerous because the foundation of every great life is self-trust. And self-trust is not given. It is earned, one kept promise at a time. Here is what nobody wants to hear. No one is coming. No one is coming to save your mornings. No one is coming to remove your distractions. No one is coming to build the life you keep talking about. That weight belongs to you. And yes, discipline is hard. Waking before the world wakes is hard. Choosing the work over the comfort is hard. Training when your body is already empty, staying the course when results are invisible is hard. But let me tell you what is harder. Regret is harder. Looking back at a decade of almost started, almost committed, almost changed, that is harder. Watching someone else live the life you dreamed about because they were willing to pay a price you kept refusing, that is harder. So here is the pain of discipline, paid now in effort, in sacrifice, in discomfort. Or the pain of regret, paid later in peace, in pride, in the quiet ache of unlived potential. Both will cost you. Choose which currency you are willing to spend. Because if you want a life most people never reach, you must do what most people are never willing to do. You must work when you are tired. You must focus when your mind wants to. You must build when no one sees it. You must hold the standard when no one rewards you for it. That is discipline. That is the price. Discipline does not demand perfection. It demands presence. It demands that when life feels uncomfortable, you stop making that an excuse to disappear. It demands that you set a standard, and then you protect that standard like it is sacred. A standard for what your mornings look like. A standard for how you treat your body. A standard for how deeply you work. A standard for the quality of attention you give to your future. You do not rebuild your life in a single day. You rebuild it in a single decision, repeated, one honest commitment, one non-negotiable action. Wake at the hour you promised yourself. Train for 20 minutes with everything you have. Work for 1 hour without distraction. Read 10 pages. Create something. Remove one thing that steals your time. Do one thing daily that makes the future version of yourself proud. Because confidence is not built from affirmations. Confidence is built from evidence. And every time you keep your word to yourself, in private, when it costs you something, you lay another brick of evidence. Evidence that you are not weak. Evidence that your excuses do not own you. Evidence that you are exactly the kind of person who follows through. And the moment you start believing that about yourself, everything shifts. You move differently. You carry yourself differently. You stop waiting to feel ready. You become someone who acts without permission from their feelings. You become disciplined. And disciplined people are a rare kind of dangerous. Dangerous to their own limitations. Dangerous to everything that tries to keep them small. Dangerous to the version of themselves that used to quit. Now stop reading and start deciding. Not tomorrow. Not when the season is right. Not when life gets easier. Because life does not get easier, you get stronger. Tonight, before you close your eyes, choose one action for tomorrow. Make it simple. Make it clear. Make it unchallengeable. Not I will try to wake up early. I will be up at 5. No negotiation. And when tomorrow comes, and it will, your mind will begin its arguments. It will say you are tired. It will say one day doesn't matter. It will say you deserve a rest. It will say tomorrow is a better day to begin. Do not listen. Answer it with action. Because one day does matter. Your life is not a collection of years. It is a collection. Every day you choose discipline, you vote for the person you are becoming. Every day you choose the excuse, you vote for the person you are staying. So get up, move, begin. It doesn't matter if it's small. It doesn't matter if it's hard. It doesn't matter if no one ever knows. You will know. And action creates momentum. Momentum creates belief. Belief creates, and identity builds futures that other people call luck. You do not become disciplined by studying discipline. You become disciplined by doing the thing. Again, and again, and again. Until it is no longer something you practice it. One day, you will look back, and you will see the full record of your life, not the highlight reel, but the real one. Every promise you kept, every promise you broke, every morning you chose the work, every morning you chose the bed, every excuse you defeated, every excuse you surrendered to, every day you waited, every day you showed up. That record is being written right now. Not next year, not when you're ready, right now. Do not let regret be the thing that finally teaches you how precious your time was. Let discipline teach you now, while there is still time to build something extraordinary. Your potential is not the problem. Your potential has never been the problem. It is the gap between what you know you should do and what you actually do that is the only distance between where you stand and where you dream. Close that gap. One decision, one promise, one action. Discipline is the key to success. Not a theory, not a concept, A daily practice. Use it, guard it, build it into everything you do. Because the life you have always wanted will not be built by the version of you that only works when it feels good. It will be built by the version of you that shows up anyway,